Hey, welcome back. I just got this detailed yesterday. I took it up for its yearly checkup, blackout tinting in Latrobe, where I had had the PPF and the ceramic coat put on. And, well, looks good. It looks clean. And the day before, I took this up. This is my underground gray. It looks black, I know, because it is the time of evening. I've been so busy all day. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I didn't have time. But underground, if you know, you know, this is probably the coolest color they offered on the, other than Voodoo Blue or maybe Cavalry Blue. This color is just gorgeous. And you cannot tell right now. It looks like, okay, you can see a little bit of gray. If I had fluorescent light, it's gonna look purple, but it looks black here. It really does. Because, you know, you have metallic gray here, metallic gray on my 92 Celica. And trust me, this is gray. This is like a flat gray, but is it? Not in this light. It's a really good color changing thing. Toyota is great with color change. They're not so good with quality of paint, but that's okay. Had it PPF'd, 10 mil XPEL PPF ceramic coat, and 15,000 miles in 1 year. No worries. So, I want to talk a little bit about summer plans. So, seeing these all pretty and everything, you know, I'm going to be driving this a lot more. I was going to take this out to Los Angeles in August with my son and I, but my daughter, who's going to be home from college this summer, asked if she could go. So it's only a 2-seater, right? So we're going to take this. We're going to have a 4Runner TRD Pro Adventure this summer. And am I crazy for driving out and driving back to Los Angeles in a vehicle? I mean, the trip out might be magical, and I might have to pay for tickets home for my kids because I don't think they're going to want to put up with driving all the way back. I don't know. We'll see. And then there's going to be some fun with this. I made a decision. I had two cars that I was thinking, my two Celicas should be done for the time being if they do well this summer at the Grand Nationals in Dayton, Ohio. That'll be at the end of July in Dayton, Ohio, in the Air Force Base, hosted at the museum, I believe. So once those have that, if they get their Grand Nationals, then they could go for their senior Grand Nationals, but that would be in a year from there. So I was either going to take this, possibly one of the Pontiac 6000s. And I was thinking the more and more, I want to take this. I got the wheels restored on here. Under hood, it doesn't really need much, just a little bit of detailing. The paint's pretty good on here. There's a couple little chips in the hood, a couple little dings around it. I'm going to see what we can do. And there's like a little bit of a weirdness with this front fender here, how it fits. The side on here, and I'm gonna have a paintless dent removal guy see what he can do to massage it. And there's a couple little things on this car that I want to have taken care of. Then what I'm gonna do, and I've never done this with any of my other classic cars, I'm gonna take it up to Blackout and I'm gonna have them ceramic coat this car. It's a metallic, it's clear coat, and I think it'll really pop. I'm not a big fan of gray, but I think with this on it, this car is, you know, I have to take the radio out and have it sourced. I'll probably take the amp. It's a 220 watt amp. I'm going to have that taken care of too. I wouldn't need that for showing, but just for enjoyment overall with this car, I really find myself liking driving this car. It's less miles than the red one, and it's more equipped than the white one, and the white one is more that I don't want to drive it that much because it's so low miles, 60,000. So the goal would be in the next few years to get this up to 100,000 with mileage and just having fun with it. This one has 15,000 miles on it. That's a lot more miles than I really wanted to put on this car. My original plan was with this car was to buy it and kind of very rarely drive it. I was going to keep my red 4Runner. If you've been around my page long, I had a 21 Barcelona red 4Runner. That is in the good care of my nephew now. So part of the mindset was that was going to be my driver. Wes would take it over, my son, when he's 16 in a few years. And, you know, have something nice to drive. Then I would start driving this. But you know, I decided I didn't need that. And what I really do need is something that you might see soon on here. I need something a little more practical with a better towing ability. So if God help me, I think I'm about to do something because I have a trailer and I don't have a tow vehicle for it. I could borrow one, but I think I'm going to go a different route. And that expands my possibilities of taking some of my vehicles to longer shows, and I don't have to worry about it. Load up the Bronco, 78 Bronco. It drives fine. It could drive out to Carlisle or whatever. But do I really want to do that? Do I really want to be putting those kind of miles on it? I don't know. The Celicas are pretty good driving out. But the 6000s, and then I have a 57 Chrysler, and I have an 85 Buick LeSabre. That was my parents' car. It matches this paint color on the Pontiac 6000. And having a trailer would be so much nicer, especially if I'm going to be taking them to Hershey to down to Charlotte and other places. So, you know, the driver this summer. And I want to reduce the miles I put on this because I don't want to have 100,000 miles on this 4Runner in 5 years. And my trajectory is scarily close. That might be, and I don't want to do that. So if I had another runaround driver that could also do yeoman's work for what it's needed to do, that's probably going to be what happens. And then that could be something that Wes could drive on a daily basis in a few years. That's large, safe, and not too crazy on the budget. I'd probably have into it a little bit more than what I got out of the 4Runner, the red one. And that's what I'm thinking about doing. So you'll see what's in mind. I already settled on what I kind of want. It's just what kind of deal can I get from a local dealer or local dealers. And I'm just going to see, because believe it or not, there are 24 models of this vehicle still sitting on lots, multiple of them. So I'm looking at that and seeing what kind of deal I can get. So to be determined. But you know, I'm very blessed with that. I was out at the garage today. I have to finish the garage, but there's not really a super rush to finish it. Everything I have is able to sit inside, but I would like to get it done. I'd like to get the lifts in so it's a little less congested. And, you know, we'll see. But Rapid Blue, I was looking at Horsepower Obsessed video down there from the Corvette Bash, and I was going to go down, but Wes has school and I couldn't pull him out of school for a car show. Again, sorry. But I saw these beautiful cars. I saw a Rapid Blue ZR1. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And if you don't get a 25 Rapid Blue ZR1, you're never going to get a Rapid Blue ZR1. And oh, beautiful, beautiful vehicle. But I love this. This is a beautiful vehicle. It's going in Tuesday to get an oil change, transmission fluid service on it. At 16, it's just the filter, not the fluid. You got to do that pretty regularly on the filter for the DCT transmissions, and you want to do the oil changes. So I'll get that done. I'll be ready for the summer. Hopefully I get another 5,000 miles on it pretty quickly. This is really cool. This composite thing is like a wind deflector, so you don't have to worry. When you have the top targa out, it's more comfortable. It's really cool. I love the darker tinted glass too. And I have the darker tinted glass on the 4Runner. It all looks dark and tinted right now in that light. But again, there's going to be a few things. The one thing that I had not planned on doing, and having the ability to tow my vehicle with no problem, is that I'm taking my 57 Chrysler. If you don't know that car, go and look at some old videos of mine. I'm towing it out to the Chrysler Nationals in July. And the reason why, I saw my car was used as one of their promotion vehicles, and it just was flattering as all heck. It's the 100th anniversary of the Chrysler brand. Hopefully there's a 101 anniversary on there. It's kind of sad, you know, that whole thing with Chrysler. But I want to have my car out there, and I am going to get it down here, the same place that has done work on my Celica as my 6000s. We have to do some cleanup work on that car. Just minor stuff the original owner didn't do. The trunk needs some attention as far as just like the paint work on it and new trimmings in the trunk. It's so solid. That's such a rust-free car. It's stunning. But I want to get it ready, and then if I trailer it out, I'll feel more comfortable rather than driving it out and worrying that I'm going to break down. If we get super hot, like cooler weather runs fine. It vapor locks in the super hot weather. I'm going to try to address some of that before I go, so it's a little more reliable if I do get a hot streak out there, like with weather. But I want to have the 57 out there for the 100th anniversary of Chrysler. I got to register it tomorrow, and I'm going to get it out there, but I want to make it pop. I want to get the last few things that weren't done. The previous owner bought it. Charles Phoenix bought it from the original family, and he did some things to make it really beautiful. The one thing that had not been done was the trunk trimming. So I obtained that last year. And I'm going to have that done, and have a little bit of door jamb touch-ups and things like that to make it just really pop. And so didn't know if I was going to do that this summer, but why not? Got to do it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Check out some of the other stuff. I'm going to be at a lot of shows this summer. GM Nationals with the 6000, Ford National with the 78 Bronco, Import National with this one. I decided I was going to take this one instead of the red one, so I'll get a taste. I'm having it judged out there. Just curiosity. I think she'll do well, but I want to have a few things done to it so it's ready, because I've made the decision. I'm driving it to Hershey this fall. This is my Hershey car 2025. First one was the white Celica in 23, the red Celica in 24, and the gray Celica in 25. And then I'll be all Celica'd out unless I get really lucky online and find another one. But these cars have been nothing but pleasure. They're just, if you don't know early 90s Toyotas, you just don't know what a well-built car is. These, I'll say it, early 90s Toyotas are the best cars ever. They're just overbuilt and fun and just simple, but so well built in their simplicity. So anyway, this one is already started to get its refresh work. I'll get her ready for Carlisle for a little test run, and by October she's going on the field at Hershey. So that's my decision. The 6000 STE, I still need to do some sorting work on it, and I don't know how much time I'm going to have this summer with all the other stuff I bit off. So anyway, give the 4Runner a little rest until I drive it to Los Angeles in August. I think it's going to be epic. Am I crazy? Yeah, well, you've seen some of the videos, but that's going to be fun. That's going to be one of those great memory kind of videos or moments for my kids, hopefully. Or they'll never speak to me again. It's going to go one of two ways. It's not going to go down the middle. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, check some things out, refer to friends, check out some of my other videos. I kind of have a smorgasbord of interesting things. This is conventional. The 4Runner's conventional. Everything else is a little bit off kilter, but I'm a little bit off kilter. So people are kind of surprised I got a Corvette, because that's not like me to get something that everyone likes. I usually get something that everyone's like, that's interesting. The 4Runner was my first taste of that, but I've always been a Toyota fan, and it's simply the 5th gens are amazing. So, again, thanks for watching. Have a great night.